Hello everyone, happy Thursday. It is time to bring forth the rhythm and the rhyme, but what I mean by that is Triple T Thursday means tips, tricks, tutorials. Today is special for an unboxing. I thought this would be fun to do together. A few weeks ago we unboxed the Rocketbook, which I have yet to use and play with, although it sounds amazing. Tonight, my friends over at Deity Microphones, bless their hearts, they are so kind. They sent me a new microphone. This is the Deity V-Mic D4 Mini. So I thought it would be fun to unbox this together with y'all. But before we do that, we have an important question to ask, and that is, you know the one, you know the question. It is, ooh, as I knock over everything, what's in your cup? I swear to goodness, if Bright Cellars or Gary V Wine out there wants to start sponsoring me, I'm here for it. This is the Gary V Wine of the Month. It just got delivered a couple days ago. This is the Chateau Rose Rodier Rosé from 2020. So it's a nice pink drink today. And this is a Bordeaux from the Appellation d'Origine Protégé. Okay, there we go. And it's a product of France. Very nice. Imported by Classic Wines, Inc. from Stamford, Connecticut. There we go. So first we're going to uncork this, and then we are going to unbox this. Sammy Superstar, I see you out there. Hey, how's it going? Sammy Superstar, that is what you are. I have my opener here. No problem. Sammy Superstar, tell me what's in your cup today. Thank you for tuning in. And again, for all the people who are watching, I will go over this every week until all of you are just wine aficionado, sommelier, almost level wine opener. So again, we're going to take our little knife opener and we're going to go around the ridge here. Hopefully, oh, this one's all twisty. It's twisty. So we're going to go over this, and the reason why we do this harkens way back to my food service days. Hopefully I can still do this and get a clean edge. Oh, I did not. Oh, y'all, I messed it up. Okay, anyways, usually you will take off your little medallion like this. I didn't do very well. But the nice thing is, if and when then you take your cork, ooh, I failed today, y'all, and you put it on the table and then you squish the silver medallion, your cork will not roll off the table, so you can save your cork. So if you need to cork your drink because you don't finish it all during dinner and you need to take it on the go, that's how you do that. I will show you. 1 second. So we're going to get into this. Captain Vibe Show. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome to the party. What's in your cup today? What are you drinking? What are you noshing on? All right. So the way that I came to know the Deity Mic people, by the way, very, very nice folks. And they even, I believe, a couple of them, Steve or Mike, I believe they got their start over at Aperture. So I think Aperture for a short time, besides those, you know, little awesome lights the size of credit cards that they have, they also maybe even had a microphone thing. And then Deity broke off and did their own thing. Okay, where's my little silver medallion? Here we go, guys. Silver medallion, cork, you do the squish. See, now your cork's not rolling around on the table. You're good to go. And that's how that's done. All right, so this one's from France. I'm actually really excited about this. Here we go. Here for the ASMR folks out there. It's a nice, healthy, generous pour. I'm sorry to all of you out there who now feel the need to have to go to the bathroom. All right, let's take a sip together. You're at work, ready for the tutorial? Oh, it's not a tutorial today. Today it's actually going to be an unboxing. So, cheers to all of you. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Oh, the pink drink is serving me well today. All right. So, this is the new predecessor. They had a is it the D3? It's called the Duo mic. And the nice thing about that is because there's a microphone at the front and a microphone in the back. So a lot of the time, if you are out there vlogging, right, you may be behind the camera and you may want to be speaking into a mic. But a lot of the time, the problem is that the microphone, if you're on a shotgun one, is going to be facing forward. And so to actually get that audio crispy the way you want it, you'd either have to take your microphone out of your little cold shoe, hot shoe mount, you know, turn it around and come back at you so it's coming this way, or you need to make sure that the camera is turned around and facing you so the microphone is, you know, coming for your mouth. I guess it is a little bit of a tutorial. There you go. About audio on the go. So the problem is, if you're not into that and you don't want to have to swivel your mic around each time, the nice thing was that the other mic, that I think it's they might just call it the Duo. I will look it up. It had a mic on the front and on the back. So that was really nice, and it was a smaller form factor. And Deity makes some really awesome mics, and I'm going to show you another one really quick so I can give you a size comparison. So you can see it's unopened. I am trying with my fingernails right now to do that. But, oh, it says void now if you pull this off. The problem with some of those microphones, so you might be looking at like Rode mic, you know, Go or something like that, which is the little lapel wireless one, which is interesting. But a lot of the ones that they use are the shotgun ones that go on top of your camera, and you either had to go with the Mic Pro, which was around a $200 mic, and then the Plus, which was a $250 mic. I would always go with the Plus between those two, because the amount of money that you will save from not having to go through the 9-volt batteries because you forgot to turn your mic off, cannot even tell you and stress enough how annoying that is. All right, so what we have in here, silica gel packet. Be careful with that. Poisonous to dogs and animals if ingested. Be careful with that. But we've got a nice little plasticky container here. So let's do this. And I also have one of my cameras with you, 2 cameras today, so I can show you the size differential between this and another mic. All right. All right, so what we've got in here is a couple of pieces. I like their colors too. The yellow is Bumblebee Happy. All right, so the first part is going to be, oh, there's 2 mic cables. So let's just take a look here. Yeah. So this is going to be that TRS. Don't quote me on those letters, okay? But you'll notice, hopefully you can see this. Let me see if I can get this up close and personal for you. Maybe. It's going to focus on it, maybe not. You'll see that one of these, where's my little product focus when I need it? One of these little guys is going to have 2 bands, and the other one is going to have 3 bands. I don't know if you can see that. So hopefully you can see that. One of them has 2, one of them has 3. And the reason why that is usually so that you can go, one of those little lines is what is needed so that you can plug into your cell phone or computer, because usually if it's just 2, it's like you can listen, but you need the 3rd line for the microphone input thing. So I am the worst teacher ever. The microphone thing with the extra line, this is why you need it. But just FYI, that is why that is. And then if we take a look at the other one, yeah, it looks like it's just both ends have the little 2 black rings. So this one has 2 ends with the black. This one has 1 end with the 2 and 1 end with the 3 on the black. So, all right, so let's take a look here. We've got this huge little, I'm sorry to gross you out again. It's called a dead cat, or okay, it's just the fuzzy windscreen. It helps you to reduce noise and from the wind, okay? I didn't name it, okay? So let's go ahead and take this off, because most of us may or may not be using this. But you can just see that the microphone will go into this little guy, and then that should help substantially reduce the wind and air noise when you're out there. So the mic itself is actually fairly small, which is one thing that I just absolutely love about it. And we'll just kind of do a little 360 tour. So there's that one mic in the front. And then as you go around, right, hopefully you should see, I believe there's supposed to be a mic in the back, but let's take a look. This does remind me a little bit of the Shure MV88 in the way that it has its little body like this. Oh, interesting enough right here, you've got an input and an output, so you have the ability to monitor your sound. I think you can pull this whole piece out. Oh yeah, let's look at this. All right, so it's a nice looking little compact unit. I like that. Okay, so one says input, one says output. So if you want to go ahead and monitor your sound, you have that option right there. Nice. Shall we read up on this one together? This is nice. Okay. Now this little guy is a little shock absorber. So usually you're going to do that, and then you're going to have a little panel here where you're going to be able to slide this into the cold shoe or hot shoe of the camera that you're putting on. And it also has, looks like the 3.5 millimeter, or kind of like, or the traditional one, so you can plug that on top of a little tripod guy. Let's put this back in. It's nice and compact. So let me also show you what this looks like on top of, this is the Sony ZV-1. Okay, so this is that cute little point and shoot camera that a lot of people are really getting into because it's got, you know, product showcase and bokeh and all that stuff. So we've got the ability to add a microphone here because it has like this little cover. So we're going to slide this guy out, use my nails, and then we are going to slide this guy in. So once you slide that on, and then you're going to crank down on this, you're going to be able to see just how large this microphone is in comparison to the camera. And the reason why this is nice, it's still really small and compact, because let me show you what some of their previous mics look like. So this is the Deity, this is going to be the V3 Pro mic, I think is what it's called. So let's take a look at this, and you're going to see that this is a shotgun style mic, which is significantly larger. And actually, if you take this windscreen off, you can see it's significantly larger. Of course, it honestly probably sounds really good, probably better, but you can see like this is substantially different. And so you're going to have a microphone way larger than the camera. No, that's why it's really nice to have something small like this. So let me show you. Let me see what it looks like. I have another camera here so I can show you. And this is the problem I always ran into as well with the Rode. I never wanted to put that one. It was fine for just sitting still, but like you don't want to take this out vlogging. Like, do you want to be out there and be like, hey guys, here's my setup? But like you can see this is a large mic, and this is not just in particular to Deity. A lot of the mics that are out there are large. So here is the comparison between the two. Hopefully you can see this. Let me put my arm underneath here, right? So this is their, this is the dad, and this is the baby, whatever, however you want to say that. You can see though, the size difference is a lot. It's a lot. So let's read up about this little guy. How are you guys doing? Questions that you have about it? Let me know. Let me know about it. And if you didn't know, by the way, sometimes these little grooves in the ring itself, let me just show you. So if you have this guy, just as an example, you have this plugged into your camera. I wasn't looking at the colored or like how many rings. Okay, I'm just showing you for an example. If you don't like that the camera cable is just kind of wiggling around like that, you're going to be able to use the back of this little spinny tire wheel thing, whatever, and then you can kind of tuck it in, and then that will keep it from jiggling around and hopefully reducing some of the noise or just annoyance that you have. So that's a nice little feature, and it's, you know, every 15 or 20 degrees or so as you go around the circumference of the circle. So that's a really nice little feature that they've added, because one thing that's really annoying is you start to hear some of that microphone like shake, or like from the cable hitting against either the camera body or the microphone body, because as a microphone it also is going to pick up that sound and vibration. So if you can do something like this, it's going to make sure that that is reduced. All right, so questions that you have so far about this from what we've covered. Hello, Serenity Journey, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Let's go ahead and put on the little wind cover. Let me show you how large that looks. So you can see it's still significantly large. Still significantly less though than the Deity. Oh, the other one. There we go. Sorry. Now this one is also taller, so hopefully with the little windscreen on, with your lens extruding from the front, you should still hopefully not pick up any of those little wind fuzzies on screen, right? Hi again, Sammy. Good morning. Oh, were you guys just in a stream together or something? You know, that always happens where it's like someone is streaming, then someone else is streaming again. I wouldn't be surprised if like Viper was streaming about this time, right? Since he's doing Veda. I know I did call it a dead cat earlier, but I was trying to be gentle with people's, so, you know, sensibilities. So I was just like, the windscreen this time, the second time around. Let's read up on this real quick. So, this is a directional camera microphone. It is compatible with DSLRs and camera phones. Yep, no batteries required. It will be powered off of the device itself or your phone, which is really, really brilliant, so you don't have to sit there and worry about those, 9-volt batteries, like I said. You're both in Luria's. Oh, cool. You know what? I think I'm going to be doing a session for Luria's group. I don't know if that's your group or not, but I think we'll be doing a session in September for her group. I love Luria. She's great. She's a ball of energy. Love her. Okay, let me just close this real quick. All right. So no batteries, and let's see if there's anything else that we need to know. Oh, did I even mention the price, by the way? This little guy comes in about under $50. I think it's like $49.99. And this guy comes in at like 4 times the price. It's like $200. So, like I said before, you guys saw the size differential between the microphone itself and what's being picked up. Let me show you. So I don't think it's necessarily fair to say that this one is going to sound as good as this one, because you can obviously, there's more microphones and all that stuff. It's probably going to have a higher decibel range and all that stuff. This one has the stepping mechanism in the back for the decibel gain as well, which is nice. So you don't have that on here, but you're also not paying $200 for it. So there's that. And this is available on Amazon. I know Deity is already selling on Amazon as well, so you can pick it up. I think I threw a link in the description if it actually went through. You never know sometimes. But you can pick it up there. If I linked it down below and you see it and it has the AMZN, that's an affiliate link, just FYI. But you can always just go to Amazon and type in the same mic. So there's that. I'm really excited to try this one out. Like I was saying, though, I think it's very, very similar to, in size, not in the sound quality. I didn't say anything about that yet, to the Shure MV88 Plus, which I heard that with an actuator cable, I need to test this because I bought the actuator cable, that you might be able to use that as well on not a smartphone, but on a DSLR or mirrorless kind of, or, little grab and go type of camera like this. So I want to know what kind of microphone you guys are using. Let me know on that. And then we'll take one quick sip and then see if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, all that stuff. By the way, squirrel brain moment for a second. I did, as I do on Wednesdays, the Lunch and Learn over on the Ecamm channel. And I have to say, if you tune in to any of the Lunch and Learn ones, 20-minute quick hit sessions, talking about vertical video or editing or stuff like that, the one that I did on Wednesday, I'm very personally proud of that one. So if you're going to go watch one, that one is a good one to go watch, because I take a whole bunch of things that I've made tutorials on and I threw it quick hit style at you in that video. Go watch that one. It's actually, like, I was really proud of that one. Like, setting up all my stuff beforehand. It's like one of the only times I felt like organized in the past like month. So props for Shelly. Props for Shelly on that one, okay? So you're using a Boya. That's a great mic. Yeah, on the Sony 6100. That's a great camera. That's awesome. That's so cool. I'm not going to lie. I have the ZV-1, but I feel like had I waited a month longer, right? You guys know, I was like waiting so long. I'm like, do I pull the trigger? Do I not? The ZV-1's been on my list forever. I really want it. I traded in those 4 cameras and I got the Sony 6400. And then I was like, my work was generous enough to get me the Sony ZV-1. And then after that, like a couple weeks after, the ZV-E10 was announced and I just about cried. And I was just like, I could have had them give me a different camera, because it's compatible with the 6400 lenses, because it has the Sony E-mount lenses. It's compatible with the same batteries that I use. Therefore, it's also compatible with the same like AC adapter that I bought. I was pretty bummed, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? I'm trying to count my blessings and be like, hey, work was nice enough to get me an awesome camera, and there was a reason it was on my tech wish list for so long, so I should be happy about that, right? And even better, like Deity hooked me up with this awesome tiny little mic for on the go. I have no excuse now not to start doing some vlogging type stuff. And I even put, if you guys saw that, a post on my community section, and I said, would you guys be interested in seeing any vlogs from me in the future? Because I will be headed to, you know, a couple of conferences, or I will be maybe doing a couple of trips. And I thought, now that I've got this, maybe that's something I would consider doing. I'm never, and I know someone had mentioned this, I think it was Running Fish. Like, I thought you weren't a fan of vlogs. I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, I'm not a channel, like, I'm not a fan of starting a channel as a vlog channel. But at this point, I think I've also proven to you guys and gals as well, it's do as I say, not as I do, because I've messed up my channel so many times with so many mistakes. If you never caught that episode with Gwen, go check it out. That it really doesn't matter at this point what I do. So I have had this like revelation. I'm like, I should just make videos that are fun. So there might actually be some more fun type of videos. I might be trying some weird food challenges, or I might just try to like have you guys a little bit more in on my life. I think that would be kind of fun. So maybe like a try it type of series, like trying to make something on Pinterest and failing, trying to do, I'll do it on the beauty channel for this one, trying to follow someone's makeup tutorial, trying to hook up the microphone for the first time, whatever, just trying all kinds of things, or trying spicy food, or trying all kinds of different food. I think that could just be a whole series in itself, but thinking like that could be really, really fun for me to try that. Did you guys ask for that story? No, but it's my live stream and I can talk about what I want because I have the microphones. So you'll listen to what I say and to all of them. I'm just kidding, you guys. I started with the wedding singer, but you guys know. Do the videos that you enjoy making, like doggy cameos. I will say I had put a YouTube story up on the TubeBuddy channel being like with my dog. And then in the last video that I released, I filmed it a couple weeks ago, so the YouTube story is not even up anymore. So when I referenced it, it's because a different video got put out first. But so I had already filmed it, but I said in the video, I was like, hey, if you wanted to see more puppy cameos, maybe comment that on this video. And no one mentioned anything about puppy cameos. And I was like, so I left a message or a comment, and I was like, I am supremely disappointed in the lack of comments about wanting to see puppy cameos, because I was like, we need some spokes dogs for, I'm like, I don't know if we can make t-shirts that small, but like they might be up for the job. I don't know. We pay them in greenies or not at all, or belly rubs. I think it would be pretty cool. But I digress. What we were originally talking about is unboxing the microphone, and I hope that you now have a better idea about the size difference between the first mic and the new mic, why you might like it, what you get in the box, all that good stuff, right? I thought that this one, it was like the Duo where it had a microphone in the back, but now I'm starting to rethink that and think that maybe it does not have that feature, and maybe that was specific to the Duo. And I will have to speak with them about that. I think I might see, not Andrew, but maybe Steve at Vid Summit, and I'll have to ask him. And I'm like, was I just wrong in thinking that the Duo this was also going to have the mic on front and back, or is that specific only to the Duo? I thought this was that mic, just smaller, but I think I was wrong. Historic, right? Don't let my husband know I was wrong, and I think I'm admitting it, but I'll reserve the right for that in the future. All right. I saw the comment, LOL. Yeah, I know, right? I went back hoping that then people would tack on and be like, yes, we want the puppy cameos. We want them. But no one has, and not even you, James. So I'm supremely disappointed in you as well. I really had more faith. I was trusting in you. Also, I want to know if anyone has actually been dabbling in Amazon video. I know my friend Dan Courier has, and even is going to be starting a little course about Amazon influencer program and creating videos not under the live streaming but under the video section, and actually trying to get your affiliate revenue up over there. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, That sounds interesting. I feel like maybe I should investigate that boat. You'll know I wasn't always a fan of the live streaming part, but the short videos part, I feel like something even like this, showing a size comparison, unboxing it, could be a really easy video to make and put up over there and maybe get some affiliate revenue. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Let me know your thoughts on that, all the things. I hope you guys and gals are doing really well. I missed you last week. I did go on vacation. I get to hang out with my family. It was fantastic and lovely because I haven't seen many of them since even many years in some cases, for some cases, many years. So that was lovely. I hope that you guys had a great week last week and this week, but last week off. And I hope that you guys have an awesome rest of your day. And I want to say thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go grab some food soon and my wine. But thanks for hanging out with me. Sammy Superstar, James, Kombucha, Captain Vibe Show, all of that, all of you. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys next week for another episode of Triple T Thursday. And if you really want a good episode and you want to learn something tutorial-wise, go check out the eCam video from Wednesday. I swear to goodness, that was a good one. You guys, I packed so much into that 20 minutes. I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to get through it all. And by the time I was done, I was like, ooh, 2 minutes left. Perfect. Am I going to bring back channel memberships? I don't think so. So it's a good question. And thank you for asking. The reason why I stopped doing that was because they had a discussion at some point about employees of our video team and like maybe what is and isn't okay. And I didn't want to cross any lines or boundaries. I wanted to keep it very clear. I also wanted to make sure that if I were to ever bring back channel memberships, that it was because of that you would sign up for and you would know what you were getting. Because anyone who signed up before, it was maybe the private live streams, or it was things that maybe either revolved around teaching you about YouTube or teaching you about video editing. And since I'm not really going to be making that particular content, I didn't want you guys paying a membership for and not getting what you originally thought you were signing up for. Hopefully that makes sense. So if I bring it back in the future, I don't know what that would look like, because I just don't want anyone to be paying for a membership that they're not getting what they want out of. So there's that. That's the thinking on that. But thank you for asking. That was really nice of you. And I appreciate you while you were a member, because you were a member. So thank you for that. But if you have any other questions, drop them as a comment or whatnot, and I'll come back and answer them, or send me a message wherever. I will see you guys all next week. All right? Bye, guys and gals.